After the loss of a loved one, the mind and body enter a state of disruption. Grief is not only emotional, it affects cognition, attention, and decision making. This can lead to what is often described as grief-induced cognitive impairment or acute stress-related attentional deficit, which can increase the risk of accidents, including on the road. Grief places a heavy load on the brain. Thoughts become preoccupied with memories, regret, shock, or unanswered questions. This reduces mental bandwidth available for tasks that require focus, such as driving. At the same time, acute stress can heighten or even blunt awareness. Some individuals become hyper-alert but unfocused, while others experience numbness and slowed reactions. Both states are dangerous when operating a vehicle. Simple tasks like judging distance, reacting to sudden changes, or even maintaining attention over time become impaired. Psychologically, grief activates the brain's stress systems, particularly areas involved in emotional processing and threat detection. This can disrupt the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for attention, for planning and decision making. And as a result, people may experience brain fog, forgetfulness, slower reaction times, and intrusive thoughts. These symptoms resemble cognitive overload. The mind is trying to process loss while simultaneously handling everyday tasks, leading to divided attention. And this is why individuals in early grief are more prone to errors. They are more prone to accidents or lapses in judgment. And some of the common behavioral indicators are difficulty in concentrating, missing road signals or turns, slower reaction times, zoning out while driving, increased emotional reactivity, like anger, tears, numbness. Spiritually, from a broader perspective, grief is a process of integration, adjusting to a reality that has fundamentally changed. During this period, the mind turns inward, trying to make sense of loss. Now, this inward focus, while it's necessary for healing, temporarily reduces engagement with the external world, including tasks that require full awareness. Now, how do we manage this? 1. Avoid driving during intense grief phases when possible. Secondly, take breaks and reduce cognitive load. Thirdly, practice grounding techniques before driving. Number 4, seek emotional support to process grief. And lastly, be patient with yourself. This is a temporary state. In short, grief-induced cognitive impairment is a real and significant factor that can affect attention and safety. The brain's attempts to process loss can reduce focus and reaction time, increasing accident risk. Recognizing these effects allows for safer choices and supports both healing and protection during a vulnerable period. May people heal. Heal.